This year's from Pop Topic. It's a very interesting title, actually, called Amber Heard Demanded Extra Security to Protect Her from Depp Fans. Laugh out loud. You don't see that too often in article titles, so I think this is a first. Anyway, it's pretty funny as it is, as far as the theme. So Amber wanted extra security to that film festival in Sicily, to which not too many people showed up, and there was some empty seats back there. Looked like a lot of empty seats. I didn't see a single Johnny fan or anyone giving Amber any trouble whatsoever. Obviously, this is just more kicking and screaming. Look at me. I'm in trouble, or however you want to put it. Let's see what we got. Amber Heard pleads for extra security at film premiere, claiming Johnny Depp fans pose life-threatening risk as if. Obviously, Pop Topic here is on Johnny's side, but that's okay with me. Lights, camera, action. Amber Heard is back on the red carpet, but this time, the drama isn't just on the big screen. At the recent 69th Taormina Film Festival in Italy, Heard's entrance was less about her acting chops and more about the spectacle she's creating off screen. And boy, is she milking it for all it's worth. Well, I mean, it's very rarely about her acting, unless someone's saying it's not that good, like the president of DC Films in Virginia, or I don't know, something like that. So I'm gonna assume and I'm gonna imagine that her acting in this new movie in the fire is not so great, but who knows? I haven't seen it and I'm not gonna see it, so I'll leave it up to you. Let's keep going. And here's where the real comedy starts. Heard was seen surrounded by an extra security detail at the festival. The reason? She purportedly feared for her life due to the supposed bot army of Johnny Depp's fans. Now, if someone fears for their life, you got my sympathy. I feel bad for you. I'll help you if I can. But if you fear for your life at a film festival because you think bots are going to come get you, I'm not sure you're thinking straight. Maybe you had a few drinks. Maybe something else. Because I don't really think that bots jump out of the screen and attack you at film festivals. But what do I know? I could be wrong. Someone will have to fact check me on that. Quite a claim from someone who was previously alleged that the majority of Depp supporters are not real people but merely computer generated bots. Great point. So, on one hand, you say, well, all these people are fake. They're not real. Then you say, there's so many of them, I need protection. I'm impressed. That's a great point. I wish I thought of that. Let's talk about this security threat. There were no reports of actual threats at the event, and the reception towards Heard from tourists and paparazzi alike were generally positive, which is true. Some of the Simpsons were there, eating pizza with her, stuff like that. You might know what I mean. It appears that the perceived threat was much ado about nothing, a classic Heard move manufacturing drama where none exists. Chef's kiss, written very well. Now let's not forget Heard's apparent affection for the paparazzi. In what has become a Hollywood open secret, Heard has allegedly been hiring paparazzi to capture photos of her and leaking images to media outlets like TMZ herself. And let's not forget people who she loves and they love her. In an age where celebrities avoid paparazzi, Heard seems to be writing her own rule book. It's not about avoiding the cameras, it's about controlling them. At least she's original. Look at that. We figured it out. Little Miss Mera's actually original. Call the paparazzis over when everyone else is staying away. But I think actually Meghan and Harry are doing that too. Alright, she's not so original. I take it back. It's particularly interesting when these photos emerge anytime Depp makes the news as if Heard is competing for the spotlight. It seems she's attempting to cloud any positive press her ex might receive with her own carefully curated image. One might even say Heard is cashing in on controversy. Yeah, come to think of it, Johnny goes with the Hollywood vampires, Johnny goes to Cannes, and Amber's just in Spain, hanging out, doing whatever, walking down the street. That makes sense too. Our favorite player Herds, those candid shots that aren't so candid. Credit for those go to Blackgrid, the celebrity agency known for snapping images of their clients to spin their public narrative. And Heard has been a frequent customer, capturing her best angles and happiest moments, a far cry from the cold, stern Heard described by many. And they say Little Miss Mera is trying to manipulate everybody with these photos, and some people are falling for it, I guess. I don't think too many of us were. I think most of us from off the bat knew they were staged like she always does and that kind of thing. And they end with this here. In a world where image is everything, Amber Heard is pulling all the strings to ensure hers is picture perfect. From Fox victim playing to media manipulation, Heard's actions are a masterclass in public relations, even if they don't quite ring true. As the dust settles on the film festival, we're left wondering what's the next act in Heard's dramatic narrative, and will the audience keep buying tickets? Probably not. Well, no one's buying nothing. People are just reading the media and kind of following what's going on. I guess by habit, just morbid curiosity, or I don't know, to keep an eye on someone who's known to do something pretty bad. That would make sense too. Let me know what you think down below. Pretty good from Pop Topic. As you could see, they're pro Johnny, and they made a really good point here actually. On one hand, the Johnny Army's fake. They're not real people. On the other hand, they're all coming to get me. There's so many of them. Once again, chef's kiss. Well done. What was I saying? Right. We're done here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, consider it. If you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. Make a new video. Something like that. See you next time.